Hey there, curious minds. Today, let's dive into the world of sanctions. You've probably heard about them on the news, but what exactly are sanctions? And why do countries use them? Well, buckle up. We're about to find out. So, what are sanctions? In simple terms, sanctions are penalties or restrictions imposed by one country or a group of countries on another nation, individual, or entity. These penalties can come in various forms: economic, trade, military, or even diplomatic. Now you might wonder, why do countries impose sanctions? Great question. The primary reason is to influence behavior. For instance, if a country is behaving in a way that's considered unacceptable, like violating human rights or engaging in aggressive military actions, other nations might impose sanctions to pressure them to change their ways. Economic sanctions are probably the most common type. These can include trade bans, freezing assets, or restricting financial transactions. Imagine a country as a big business. If other businesses refuse to trade with it, that country's economy can suffer significantly. It's like cutting off someone's allowance. They'll feel the pinch and might be more willing to negotiate. Then we have trade sanctions. These are restrictions on specific goods, for example, banning the export of weapons to a country involved in a conflict. Or it could be something like restricting the import of luxury items to pressure the ruling elite. Military sanctions are another form you might hear about. These can range from arms embargoes to military intervention or restrictions on military exercises. Essentially, it's about limiting a country's ability to enhance its military capabilities. And let's not forget diplomatic sanctions. These involve reducing or cutting off diplomatic ties with the offending nation. So things like expelling diplomats or closing embassies. It's a political way of saying, we don't approve of what you're doing. Sanctions can be imposed unilaterally by one country or multilaterally by a group of countries or international organizations like the United Nations. Multilateral sanctions are usually more effective because they have broader support. But do sanctions always work? Well, that's up for debate. Sometimes they succeed in bringing about change. Other times they might harm ordinary citizens more than the targeted leaders. It's a complex tool in international relations with mixed results. So, there you have it, sanctions explained. They're a powerful tool in the global arena, but come with their own set of challenges and controversies. Next time you hear about sanctions in the news, you'll know exactly what they're talking about. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more fascinating insights. See you next time.